Hey kiddos, let's get ready for math. For math today, you will need a red crayon and a blue crayon. And then you'll need the following pages out of your math book. I wanted to quickly review something that we talked about doing with our math books to make the pages a little bit easier for the kiddos to access if they're working independently. I have torn everything out of the front of my book. I don't have any extra pages. If you still have pages in the front of your book, I'm not going to do anything with them. You can rip them out and use them for extra practice if you would like to, but it's completely optional. You can throw them away or use them. It really doesn't matter to me. But this way, when the kiddos open up their book, the very next page should be the page that we're using. And I'll always tell you if it's something that can be ripped out and thrown away. So for today, they will need page 187. Up at the top, it says Topic 3 Vocabulary Review. We'll do that page front and back. They will need the next page, which is page 189. Looks like this. And up at the top of that one, it says Topic 3 Reteaching. And then they will need the next page, page 191. It just follows along that Topic 3 Reteaching. It has a green trim. And then stop. So tear those 3 pages out, page 187, 189, and page 191. And I'm going to go over those pages today. You can pause the video and get whatever you need, and then come back and push play when you're ready. And kiddos, make sure you remember today, since it's a recorded video, if Mrs. Barnard is going a little bit too fast for you, push pause. Sorry, let me turn that off. Push pause. You can do the work that you need to do and then push play whenever you're ready, okay? All right, let's get started. I'm going to use my blue crayon for right now. For number 1 star, that means I'm looking right here. For number 1 star, I want you to write the number 8. Oh man, we're starting out with a tricky number already, but you can do it. Remember, kindergartners can do hard things, right? And we know there's 2 ways to write the 8. Let's try it the tricky way first. Make an S, but don't you wait. Come back up to make an 8. Did you try it that way? If that way is still a little bit too tricky, you can do it this way too. Circle on the top, circle on the bottom. And Mrs. Barnard is just fine with that. So there we go. There's the number 8. For number 2 apple, well, it's this one right here. I want you to draw a circle around the number 9. Which one is the number 9? Oh yeah, it's this one. Draw a circle around it. Good job. All right, for number 3 fish, that's this one right here. The number 5, a blank, and then the number 7. What's the number that comes in between 5 and 7? Let's think when we count. 5, 7. What's the number that should go right here? Go ahead and write it. Did you write the number 6? If you did, good job. Make a hoop and then a loop. Oh, that's kind of a sloppy 6. Let's try another one, Mrs. Barnard. See, even grown-ups make mistakes too. Let me get my crayon back. Here we go. Make a hoop and then a loop. Just that quick, you made a 6. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's come down to the bottom to number 4, heart. I want you to write the numbers that show this way to make 10. Let's look at all of these blocks. There should be 10 altogether. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks. But these blocks show one way that we can make 10. What are the 2 parts? Remember, the whole amount is 10. But what are the 2 parts? Let's take a look at the red part. How many are in the red part? 1, 2, 3. Let's write the number 3 to show that the red part is 3. Around the tree, around the tree. That's the way to make a 3. Let's count the blue part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The blue part is 7. So let's write the number 7 to show that. Across the sky, down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. There are lots of different ways to make 10. This shows one way, 3 and 7. All right, go ahead and flip this page over. Now my page looks like this. I'm on page, oh, I don't see the page number. There it is, page 188 in your book. And if you should still be on the same page we just did, just on the other side. We're looking at number 5 handprint. Let me get my crayon back. Here we go. For number 5 handprint, I want you to draw a circle around the number 10. Which one of those is the number 10? This one or this one? What do we know about 10? Oh yeah, the number 10 has 2 digits in it. Must be this one. That's right. 10 has a 1 and a 0 with no space in between. That's the number 10. Here comes my favorite one, number 6 coffee cup. For this one, right here in this blank space, I want you to write the number 7. Do you know how to write a 7? Let's do it. Across the sky, down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. Good job. All right, for number 7 Christmas tree, that's this one right here. I want you to count those cubes and then write the number to tell how many. All right, how many cubes did you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you count 6 cubes? Let's write the number 6. Make a hoop and then a loop. Just that quick, you made a 6. Good job. All right, down here for number 8 flag, look at all of these blank spaces. In these spaces, I want you to write the numbers 1 through 10 in order. We're going to start right here with the number 1. 1 is fun. Straight line down, and then you're done. The next number is the number 2. Around and back on a railroad track. You made a 2 just like that. See if you can pause the video and write all of the numbers in order all by yourself. If you can't, just keep working along with me. All right, here's number 3. Let's see if we've got them in order so far. 1, 2, 3. What's the next number? 4. Down, over, down some more. That's the way to make a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next number is 5. Go across, take a dive, around the bend. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next number is 6. We're going to bring that one right here. Make a hoop and in a loop. Just that quick, you made a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right, 7's the next number. Across the sky and down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. Next comes the number 8. I'm going to try it the tricky way. If that's a little bit too hard for you, you do circle on the top, circle on the bottom. Watch me do it this way. I'm going to start with my pencil about right here. Make an S, but don't you wait. Come back up to make an 8. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did you say it before me? Make a loop and then a line. That's the way to make a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's that number that's 2 digits. 10 has a 1 and a 0. Straight line down, around to win. That's the way to make a 10. Great job. We have the numbers 1 through 10 in order. Make sure you're practicing those, okay? Let's go to the next page. It's the page that looks like this. Up at the top, it says Topic 3, Reteaching. All right, here we go. You can see that on this side, they have some objects, and they wrote the number to show how many. We're going to do the same thing on this side, starting with number 1 star. Count the beach balls, write the number to show how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's write the number 7. Across the sky, down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. All right, for number 2 apple, count the beach bags and write the number to show how many. Pause the video and see if you can count and write the number all by yourself. Okay, did you do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 beach bags. Let's write the number 6. Make a hoop and then a loop. Just that quick, you made a 6. Good job. All right, let's scooch down here. Here, we're going to count the black dots and then draw counters to show how many. There are lots of different ways to show how many. See, it doesn't matter how the dots are arranged, the amount stays the same. Let's come over here to number 3 fish and count the dots that are in this green tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's show 7 in a different way. This is kind of a small space, so you might have to draw small counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 counters. See, both of these ways show 7. There are 7 dots on this tile, and there are 7 dots in this rectangle. It doesn't matter how they're arranged, they're still 7. Let's try this one. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's show 6 a different way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, both ways show 6, even though they look different. Good job. Go ahead and turn your page. Now I'm on the one that looks like this. It still has green trim on this side. And in my book, I'm on page 190. I'm still using my blue crayon. All right, again, we're going to count the objects, write the number to show how many. Over here, they've given us an example. They put some objects there, counted them, and they wrote the number to show how many. Let's do it on this side. Let's count these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's write the number 9. Make a loop and then a line. That's the way to make 9. All right, number 6 coffee cup, my favorite one. That reminds me, I need to take a sip. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's write the number 8. If we need help, you can look at this one right here. Remember, if it's still a little tricky, Do circle on the top, circle on the bottom. I'll do it this way. Make an S, but don't you wait. Come back up to make an 8. Very good. All right, down here again, we're going to count the dots and then show a different way to make that many. Number 7 Christmas tree, I'm going to count the dots in the red tile. I like to put my crayon on each dot to touch each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dots. Let's show 9 in a different way. 1, see my dots have to be kind of little. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. Remember, it doesn't matter how they're arranged. The number is still the same. All right, for number 8 flag, let's count these dots. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's show 8 in a different way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both ways show 8. All right, turn your page. All righty, I am now on page 191. I see some fish and some bathing suits. I'm going to switch to my red crayon for a little while. All right, here we go. For number 9 kite, I want you to count the bathing suits and then write the number that shows how many, just like they did right here for these fish. Let's count the bathing suits. I'm going to mark them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bathing suits. 10 is a 1 and a 0. Straight line down, around to win. That's the way to make a 10. And there's more space here if you want to practice writing the number some more. There we go. All right, for number 10 house and for number 11 flower, you will need red and blue. Here in this 10 frame are 10 cubes. We're going to show 2 different ways that we can make 10 by coloring some of the cubes red and some of the cubes blue. We know that there are lots of ways to make 10. I'm going to show 2 different ways. If your way does not match mine, that's okay, as long as you show 2 different ways to make 10. Since I already have my red crayon, I'm going to go ahead and color 1 cube, 2 cubes, 3 cubes red. Now I'm going to switch to blue. And I'm going to color the rest of them blue. 1, 2, 3. Remember, it doesn't have to be just right. I'm not scribbling, I'm just coloring quickly. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blue cubes. I showed one way to make 10 is 3 and 7. Now I'm going to show a different way that we can make 10. I'm switching back to red. Up here I showed that we can make 10 with 3 and 7. Let me show a different way. I think this time I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 red cubes. Now I'm going to switch to blue. and I'm going to color the rest of them blue. Let's see, my red part is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how many will be the blue part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just showed another way to make 10 is with 4 and 6. There are lots and lots of ways to make 10. Did you do yours a different way? We showed 2 different ways to make 10 here. This way shows 3 and 7. This way shows 4 and 6. That might seem a little tricky for some, and that's okay. We will get lots of practice with showing different ways to make numbers. Let's go to the next page. All right, kiddos, I am not going to do this page, and you don't have to either. If you would like to, you can do it with a grown-up. Here, you would show different ways to make 4 by making a pattern. We practiced this one day together, but grown-ups, they're not going to be assessed on this pattern, so it's not necessary. But it is great practice to show the different ways to make different kinds of numbers. So if you would like to do this on your own, you can, but I'm going to skip it. Oh, and that's the last page. All right, good job, kiddos. I'm really proud of you. Make sure if you didn't get this finished, pause the video, you can rewind and go back to practice anything that you need extra help with. What's really important for this next assessment is that you know how to read and write the numbers 6 through 10. Really, you need to know all of them, 0 through 10, but we're really going to focus on 6 through 10. You need to know how to write them, how to read and recognize a number, how to count objects. Make sure that you practice marking each one since we're counting a larger group of things. All right, kiddos, I'm super proud of you. That was a lot of math today. I hope you have a great day. I'm looking forward to seeing you again.